today. I mean, it's some kind of occurrence every day. Something kind of odd happens here today. Brenda gets home. I'm down here cutting lantana bush for 2 days. I've been trying to clean it up. It's a shrub, woody shrub, but she peeks in the back, and I've seen like a light in the back of this van, like it's some kind of little camera, but I just ignored it. But notice this little black strip right here. It's just right down below the door. And she acts weird. She looks down at me. She looks back. Is she looking at a device to look and see if she can place the camera to watch me? Because I'm aware they can't really see me and it bugs them. So she looks back several times. Then she looks back again, and then she drags this bag down here, and it's almost like she uses that to hide that her hand is putting the camera down there. She looks back at me again. She looks back down at me again, and then takes off down the side. And then they both go in, but then Claudine comes back out. And when they go in, there's a little bitty light right here, a little white light that's shining. I don't know if that's actually a camera or what, but it's very odd. Or if they're just trying to make me think it is. You know, I have cameras that are visible. They're on the corners of my house here. So they know that I have cameras, and it's a neighborhood watch. I also have a dash cam, and the only reason I do is because Gilman has had people to follow me around, and there's been some near accidents. And there has been an accident. I've got my dash cam caught it, but I have a dash cam, and I have used it on Randy because he hides up here on the porch and comes here, right here when I'm pulling up to back in. He'll be right here, you know, just right up at me. But after she closes it, there I look up there, and there's a light on right there. After she goes in, I just glance up there, and there's a white light, like Brenda placed some kind of camera to watch me. I don't get it. They think it's the same thing as me having a dash cam. It's not the same thing. Mine is catching him harassing and stalking me. Theirs is just watching me. There's nothing for them to catch me doing. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not out here stalking her. I'm not out here trying to harass her or her sister. Her husband, on the other hand, is stalking me and harassing me. That's why the dash cam gets put on him, is because he hides right up here behind this porch post and this power pole, and you know, he just acts menacing. He acts weird. So that was very strange. But they're extremely nosy. Extremely nosy. They got to be up in my business all the time. It pains them if they can't be watching what I'm doing. And I am doing nothing that they need to watch. I mean, they have always historically come out here and, you know, if we go outside or whatever, come out and plop down on the front porch and just sit there and stare. Just sit there and stare. Not say, hey, how you doing? Kiss my foot. It's a nice day today. The weather's nice. How are you? But just sit there and stare and talk about you from across the street. And see, I wanted to come out here and show you. I have cameras up here that just incidentally has caught him doing things, being out there stalking me at night and stuff like that. But you can see there's light shining inside that van. It's not a reflection of the street light. And that's not a reflection on her door of the mirror. There is some kind of light inside of that. There might be 2 or 3 of them, it looks like. I know they've got one in the window up there. It's got a blue light on it. But there seems to be something that's in the back of her van right there. Maybe on the visor. I don't know. You can see a light there and a light there. And of course there's one up in the window, which my dash cam has a blue light on it, but I don't use it. Sometimes I forget to turn it off. And so they've probably seen that and think that I've got something in my car. The only reason I've had to use it is because Gilman has come out here and harassed me so many times. When I get home, he comes up to this fence. And so they take it as their personal fight and involve themselves in the harassment that he has brought against me.